I'm feeling a lot better this week emotionally because I've made I guess some decisions for change in my life. I believe the new medication, it's not even medication, it's the GNC supplements for diabetic. I believe it's working because I'm feeling better. But just like my other pills, that's what was giving me the stomach aches. And it's that, and I found out that it's that they put iron because iron strengthens the blood. Because one of the thing about diabetics is that you have poor circulation. That's why some people get gangrene and have to have body parts cut off. So that's what was making me sick because the iron also hardens your stool, and that's what was giving me the stomach aches. So cutting them in half made a difference, and I feel much better. So I'm feeling much better about that. I'm feeling better about letting my own natural nail grow out. For the summer, I've been doing pedicures. You know, I'm saving money from doing my nails, so I'm using it now for pedicures because I finally found sandals that I can wear because of my bad back. The sandals, like every year I look for sandals and they're either high heel sandals or they're just completely flat. And so I don't really want them. And I finally found some cushiony sandals for $25 at Payless for the first time in like 6 years. So I started doing pedicures again with the money that I'm saving on doing my nails. But I decided one more change. And I'm really, really going to need your support on this. I don't know how, but I found, I think on YouTube or on Facebook, it said Silver Stories. It might have been on YouTube. And I clicked on it, and I'll put the link that I found somewhere on here or down in the information box. But there was this woman who decided that she wasn't going to dye her hair anymore. And my biggest interest was in finding her age. And she's only in her 30s, and her hair, she's got white hair and then gray hair, and she's only in her 30s. And so she made a page for support, and it's called Silver Stories. And basically it's you're documenting the transition from your hair color to letting it stop dyeing it and letting your natural hair come out. It's much healthier for your hair. I have a bald spot right there. It started when the silver first came out. I was bleaching my hair because for a person with really dark brown hair, almost black hair, it looks kind of witchy, like the old witches. And I'm self-conscious about the fine lines that I have that seem to be getting worse. I've been using a lot of eye cream for the past 5 years, and I believe that that's been helping a lot. But, when I don't have makeup on, you barely notice a thing. But as soon as I put on concealer, because I have really bad dark circles, they just really come out. And I'm really self-conscious about that. And so the last thing I need is, I'm already being told that I'm fat and ugly, comments on YouTube. The last thing I need is for people to tell me I look like an old hag, So I'm really self-conscious about it. But I dyed my hair a week ago, and already you could see the silver. And the reason I call it silver is because, seriously, you can see it's like sparkles. You can see it against the light, you can see it, especially in this area. And when I started bleaching this area, because my silver is very hard to take to dye. I noticed it takes well to only certain colors, and it just wouldn't take. So I would bleach it so that it would take to the color, because I was doing purple and blue and red at the time. And all I did was give myself a bald spot. And so every time then I noticed that the baby hairs start to grow out. And then when I noticed that when I dye it again, especially then when the white is coming out, it looks like it's a giant bald spot, but it's not. It's just that my white is growing out. And I'm thinking that maybe just the dye is just damaging it. I don't want it to get worse. Like I said, my hair's been really dry, and I don't dye the ends. I only dye my roots with that nice purple. And I know the camera's not picking it up, but you can tell that the roots have like this purple to it. I wish it was more vibrant. So my husband's been after me because he's Mr. Au Natural Pentecostal. And so he said he wants to know what I look like. And so after seeing this Facebook page called Silver Stories, I really, really want to give it a try. And when you have light hair, the transition is not so noticeable. But when you have dark hair, it's a lot of people say it's the yucky phase, and you just gotta hold it out until it gets to maybe bob length, and then cut off all the rest of your hair. I'm not going with my double chin. I'm not cutting a bob in my. It's just not gonna happen. So I'm really gonna need support. I joined Silver Stories on Facebook, and I'm gonna start taking pictures probably weekly because my hair grows so fast. And just need your support. It's probably gonna look terrible. I would just appreciate. If you want to message me privately and say it really looks bad, but I just gonna need support because I know I'm gonna have some nasty comments about it in YouTube. So I think what I'm gonna do is, because I did invest money in these fill-in powders, probably in the beginning, because like as I said, it's the yucky stage they call it, or for me it might be the witchy stage, as I would call it. Probably just use up my fill-in powders, and it's just an experiment. I'm calling this my silver experiment. So I just feel like I'm really, really making another life-changing decision for myself right now. I decided to let my nails grow out healthy, no more acrylic. I finally got the guts to weigh myself. I thought I gained weight. I lost another 11 pounds. So that's good. And I'm going to start taking biotin. One of the reasons I was afraid to take biotin, I was thinking about taking it for my nails. But because my hair, the silver pops out within 3 days of dyeing it, I knew that it was going to, forget it. It was just going to grow and you're going to just see the silver. But now I researched it, and biotin, they said it's good for diabetics actually. So, it's just an experiment. If I absolutely cannot take it, I can always go back to dyeing it. But this is just another life change for me. I'm 48. One of the other things I'm self-conscious about is I'm going to be 50 years old soon. And there's a couple of YouTubers. I know one is in her 50s, but she looks gorgeous. Another one's in her 60s, and she looks great. I don't know how I'm going to age. I don't know that if it's going to come to, even saying this makes me want to cry, if it's going to come to a point where it's time to give it up and just embrace, my aging. And I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do makeup videos looking old. I don't know how my eyes are going to get. And I can't afford to go to the doctor. I'm not going to do, an eye job, So I don't know. I don't know if I've got another 2 years left, or maybe I'll be blessed like the 60-year-old lady. I think her name is Nevaeh, and have another 20 years left. I don't know. So I'm just taking this step little by little. Just gonna try and age gracefully. Gonna try and embrace my silver hair. And so so I'm gonna let my nails grow out healthy. I'm gonna let my hair grow out healthy. I use a lot of eye cream. At GNC you could get a vitamin C cream. I think it's like $2, and I noticed that helps a lot. But I noticed that I have to I can't use it a lot of it, or use it. If I use a lot of it or use it like every single day, vitamin C is acidic and it starts to burn a little bit. So I'll use my Mary Kay eye cream. Since I get it for half price. Another thing I'm thinking about doing, right now I'm trying to look into my son getting into college. I'm still calling doctors, still getting the door slammed in my face. I'm spending money on, I'm taking a lot of vitamins. So my money's going into that, just trying to keep myself alive here. Um, so I don't know. I'm thinking about another life change is because I am a Mary Kay consultant, but I don't actively sell it. I am thinking about opening up a web page for it. This is done via Mary Kay. It's under them, and you pay with credit card or whatever. I'm not sure if they take PayPal or not. So and then I'm not even sure if you pay for shipping or I would pay for shipping. I don't know how it works. I'm going to talk to my director. But yeah, just making life changing decisions now that I'm hitting. I'm 48, and in 2 more years I'm 50. Again, I'm self conscious about it. Again, my fine lines, my silver hair. So I don't know. I've just been that's where I'm at right now. Just making phone calls to try and get this doctor, because so far I've been getting the phone slammed in my ear, so to speak. Nobody wants to deal with the insurance voucher and blah blah blah, and just trying to, and then like I said, looking into college for my son. I'm not sure how that's gonna work either, but I'm just going. I feel like I'm going through another phase in my life, like just life changing phases, and that's how I feel where I'm at right now. So just the thought of getting too old to do videos makes me cry, because you guys are my friends. I consider you guys my friends, and if I don't do makeup videos, what am I gonna do? For me, this is my interaction. This is we interact through YouTube, or through my Facebook beauty page. Some of you are my friends on Facebook, and so it's a scary thought. How long will I be able to do this? So I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, that's where I'm at. I love you all so much, and I'm thinking about doing, if I find another set of the Pop Craze, doing a contest. But the only thing that bothers me about that is I've done contests and hardly anyone joins, if it's not a comments contest. So I don't know. Would you guys like me to do a Pop Art Craze contest? Because I heard HEB's getting them in now, and I'm going to HEB tomorrow. So anyway, let me know. And all right, so I will see you next week with Spike. Now I gotta dry my eyes so that I can take my pictures. Anyway, love you all. Bye. Oh, one more thing I wanted to add was that all the women on that Silver Stories page on Facebook are gorgeous with their beautiful white hair. So I'm hoping that's how I look. And the other thing I'm concerned about is the biotin. It makes your hair grow fast, so I'm hoping that'll make the transition go faster. But I'm kind of concerned and it makes your nails grow. But is it going to mean that I'm going to get more facial hair and stuff? So I was like a little concerned about that.